Welcome to episode number 6 of this Madden 21 Green Bay Packers franchise series. And today, I'm going to be playing the NFC Division Round playoff game against the Buccaneers at Lambeau. The Buccaneers do have Tom Brady, but obviously, in real life, he won the Super Bowl. That wasn't the case, or well, most likely will not be the case this year, because they did it through us, and that's not going to happen. Most likely, there's probably like a low probability that they're actually going to beat us. But never say never. We're gonna hop right into it, like in a few minutes. But first, yes, I am playing Madden. That's kind of weird. I know the football season's not obviously going on, and I know MLB The Show 21 came out yesterday for early access. Why I didn't pre-order it? Because one, I don't want to pay that much money. Two, I'm asking for MLB The Show 21 for my birthday because it's on May 1st, which is only like. I think it's 2 weeks from today. Today's a Saturday. I think it's 2 weeks from today, if I remember right. Yeah, it's 2 weeks from today, so possibly So if I did it 2 weeks from today, I'll be posting probably the first episode of my Road to the Show series. But I will be continuing all my franchises, Road to the Shows, and my March to October, and then it will be the Show 20, but you can't port over. Well, you can never port over your March to October, but you could port it over your Road to the Shows and franchises, but that's not the case anymore. So I'll be continuing all those, and it will be the Show 20, but I'll start a new March to October, new franchise, and a new Road to the Show, one of each, and then it will be the Show 21. Assuming I did it, which I think I am. That's like the only thing I'm asking for my birthday. And yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure the subscribe button down here. Subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button if you like this video. And I want more stuff from me, I guess. Or more videos from me. And yeah, I've never done that before, but why not? It's the first time for everything. Let's get into the game. Play full game because it is a franchise. And I didn't show you the playoff bracket, but if you want to see it, it's in the last episode of the series, which will be in the eye in the side in the top right corner. And the last video on this channel they'll be linked to that video in the description below. Both teams are at 86 overall, and they have Evans. They do have Brady. They have Gronk. We have Adams, Alexander, and obviously Rogers. Play call in hands. Let's get into the NFC Division Round playoff. Let's get into the NFC Division Round playoff game against the Bucks. And by the way, they're 9-7. We're 16-0. Yeah, no, we're on rookie. I'm on pro in my Carolina Panthers franchise. I'm on rookie in this series and my career mode series, which it was no, that was 2 videos ago on this channel. Whatever it takes to get the win. I think that it said 200 XP. Adams is 35 touchdowns. Lewis 5. Grant had 4. Goodwin had 13. MVS had 12. Rogers has 68 touchdowns to Brady's 36. Interceptions 13 6 in favor of Brady. Let's get into it. Let's watch the presentation. Alan Roach. Cold, I assume. It's kind of cold in real life, too. And there it is right there. Winner will play the Cowboys or the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. I mean, the Seahawks are the 2 seed, the Cowboys are the 3 seeds. The game is in Seattle. I'm not sure when it is and when this game is. And career mode is the last game on Sunday on Saturday, but I'm not sure if it is here. In franchise, I think I have it set for us. If we win the toss first, the first, so we didn't possibly get a possession in the first half and start the second half. So either way, the Jets were in the NFC in the divisional round, but they got blown up by the Chiefs 31-3. So the Jets didn't get shut out, but they didn't get a touchdown. They only got a field goal, and the Chiefs got 31 would be what? 4 touchdowns, 4 extra points, and a field goal. Ron from Lambeau, and he just bottled up at the 21-yard line. 3 seconds into the football game. And I think this is the second game on Saturday. I think it is, like it was in career mode. Brady, 4,400 or 4,400 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. They beat the Saints, I think, 35-14. Yeah, this is the second game Saturday. Then the first game Sunday is, I'm not sure, it was the Steelers and Ravens, I think. And then it's obviously the Seahawks and the whatever. The Seahawks and the Cowboys second games Sunday, the last day of the divisional weekend. The Ravens and the Steelers are both 9-7. Seahawks are 14-2, so that'll be a good matchup if we play in the NFC Championship game. Obviously, we both have to win for that to happen. As that was a big day on the first run. Second run by Jones is only 4 yards. Second down and 6. A minute into the football game, they're already at their own 42-yard line because he had a 18-yard rush to start the game, and he got blown up by. But that's McCoy, their center running back, or fullback maybe. But he got blown up by whoever, 24, I'm not sure who that is, but lost to 3, third down and 9. That's their center running back or their fullback, I'm not exactly sure. Here we go. Here we go! Oh, why is Gronk wide open? Brady, well, first throw is the Gronk and goes for 16 yards, first down. Darn it. There was defenders around, just Brady found the window. Found the hole in the zone. Here we go, and there's a run, and yeah. And then McCoy, who got 11, I think, but he has 2 rushes, 8 yards, because his first rush was obviously negative 3 yards, so. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, guys. Oh, this is Evans, and he's close. I think it's 7 down in inches. Yep. But they're already at our 25, halfway through the first quarter. It's 4 6-minute quarters. 4 6-minute quarters. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, now it's caught by Evans, and he's down to the 13, 1st and 10. And it's on a rookie, but I just can't get it to stop. We had a 3rd and long, but then we did have a big play to Gronk. So already a 3.5-minute drive. 20 to go in the first quarter. It's a run, and he fell over his own man, I think. That was Jones. He lost a yard, sending down an 11. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's already a 4-minute drive and counting. They're at our 14. Throws, it's caught by Gronk, but he's down to the 10. It's only 3rd down and 7. Brady's 4 for 4, I believe, 41 yards it said. But this is almost a 5-minute drive. It's only almost taken the entire first quarter. Let's hit the stop, boys. Home to 3. And that's an inaccurate throw. First incompletion for Brady. It's 4th down. Defense holds, and we'll only do up 3 unless they miss the field goal, which probably won't happen. Or if we block it, but it's only from 23 yards? No, 27 yards. And it's right down the middle. 3-0 Buccaneers. Minute 17 to go in the first quarter. So it was, what, almost 5-minute drive, 4.5-minute drive, and they only got 3. So that's a good job by the defense. So the bats were against the wall, but they only held the Bucks to 3. Now, I believe that was 27. Yeah, 27, I believe. So, fair catch by Irvin, and we'll start our first drive at our own 25-yard line. Down 3-0. With a minute 17 to go in the first quarter, and here comes Aaron Rodgers in the Green Bay offense. 68 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and threw for 5,335 yards. There's Adams on the left, number 17. 8-6-6 hooked. Here we go, boys. Yeah, perfect season, so that should finish it off on the Patriots in 2008. They lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. Big chunk play to Adams. First down, 56 yards. 56-yard bomb to Adams. And we're down to the Buccaneers 19 in one play. 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. 56-yard bomb to Adams from Aaron Rodgers. Here's Jones, Aaron Jones. Their Jones is, it's R. Jones the second. I'm not sure what the R stands for. Inside zone split. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 4 from the Buccaneers 14. Here we go. Another run by Jones. First down and more. Or not really more, but first down to the 8. First and goal for Green Bay. Jones has 2 rushes for 12 yards. Now we'll end the first quarter. There's 5 seconds left. So that's going to be for the first quarter. The scores: the Buccaneers 3 and the Packers 0. We're driving because of, the Buccaneers had a 4.5 minute drive, but did not get a touchdown. Here we go. First and goal from the A after 3 plays. Throw the square. Oh, I didn't see the lurked-in linebacker. If it was on pro, or if it was anything other than rookie, that probably would be an interception. I didn't see the lurked-in linebacker on the goal line. 2nd and goal. Here we go. And it's a run to Jones. Walk-in touchdown, untouched. Touchdown, Green Bay. First rushing touchdown of the game, and it's 6-3 Green Bay. 7 seconds into the second quarter. Win a 6 miles per hour ball with this kick, it looks like. And the extra point by Crosby is drilled. 7-3 Green Bay, 5:53 to go in the first half. And remember, the Packers did the ball after halftime. And that was not a 10-minute drive. It was like a total game time was probably like a 2-minute drive. I don't know, it said it was 10 minutes and like 30 seconds, but it's really only like 2 minutes of game time. And that will most likely be a touchback, and it will be. Now he fielded that 8 or 9 yards deep, so. First hit by Crosby to start the game, that was against the wind. That one was with the wind. Here we go. This is man. And 1-on-1 with Jones, I believe. And then it was Alexander who made a good open field tackle. Mahomes did get 3 touchdowns in that game. Here we go. That's a quick throw. Whoa. Let it hit an imaginary item or imaginary barrier. 3rd and 6. Now, didn't miss anything. 3rd and 6. 5:21 to go in the quarter. Here we go. And it's thrown. 2 times. Oh! And then a user. I thought I was on the other user, but Grunt got the first down. Darn it. By the way, the Ravens and Steelers game is in Pittsburgh, and that's another good open field tackle. I think he lost the yard. No, he got no gain, but send it down in 10. Silver shoot punch or something. From the 40, send it down in 10. 4:20 to down in the first half. 7-3 Green Bay, and Green Bay does get the ball after halftime. And it's caught by 80. Number 80. I think he's short. He is short by inches. Slant zone 2, 3rd and inches from the 50. Or from midfield. Here we go. Here we go. They'll run it. And it's a big hole. 12 yards on 3rd and inches. And he's averaging 6 yards per play. Wow, the Jets were 8-8. Chiefs are 13-3. And that is going to be caught by Evans. And he fumbled the ball, but it went out of bounds, so they'll maintain possession. So it's 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay at the 22. It's on rookie, but for some reason, this Buccaneers offense is so good, or our defense is bad, or both. I don't think it's bad. I think we were one of the best defense in the NFL. And it's a sack! Amos! 3rd tackle and 1st sack for Amos and the Packers defense. Send it down on 19 as we're halfway through the second quarter. Here we go. Bulldoze a guy. Grant gets 6, but it'll be 3rd down and 13. Brady 8 for 10, 102 yards. Grant 4 receptions, 36 yards. Here we go. 3rd and 13. They are in field goal range though. The wind is going against them, though, so Sat might push him out. Here we go. Let's hit the Sat. Oh, it's a touchdown. No, it's not a touchdown, but 80 caught it at the 2, and it touches it at, like, the inside the 5, and it's tackled at the 2. Darn it. He was wide open at the 5-yard line. First and goal from the 2. 2-minute warning. 7-3 Green Bay. Man. Even if we would have been a... It would have... we're not doing goal line. I should have done goal line. But first and goal from the 2. Touchdown. Did the Butts the first... did in the lead back. And that's a little lob pass that was out of the reach of Evans. Overstorm Brave. Here we go, boys. Here we go. They'll run it. And it is in touchdown. The Buccaneers retake the lead. It's 9-7. We did get the ball after halftime. There's still minute 55 to go in the first half. Here's Pinro or something. And that is, oh, I almost blocked that, but it's good. 10-7 Buccaneers. Minute 55 to go in the first half. The time now says that's a glitch because it said the time was like had just numbers. I don't know. So there's a bud there. When was it on against that kid? So we return from, I believe, the 6-yard line. Irvin! It's up to the 34 with a minute 51 to go in the first half. We're down 10-7. We have the ball right now, and we get the ball after halftime. He almost did break that. It was about a 30-yard return. It was so short, I was feeling at the 6 because the wind was on against that kid. Here we go. Here we go. 1-on-1! Adams has got it. So they're 40 cents in the enemy territory in one play. 100 seconds down in the first half. Now 75 seconds or 85 seconds to go. Here we go. Oh, I tried to get that hole through that hole and it worked. Not a yard. Let's hurry it up here. 4 rushes, 21 yards, and a touchdown for Aaron Jones, which in real life signed like a 4-year, $90 million extension or something. I'm not sure. I know it's 4 years. And Adams is just a superhuman first down. Rodgers 3 for 4, 99 yards, and I think all of them have been to Rodgers? Or, I mean, Adams, I think. I'm not sure, but 40 seconds to go. We can score here and after halftime. Hopefully we'll be up by a couple of scores. Here we go. And, oh, I had X, but... And now Lindsley, our center's hurt, and we didn't charge a timeout because we're in the last 2 minutes of the half. So we have 2 timeouts left. Sending down at 18. We almost got it at 3, but I wanted a touchdown here and start sending out. But we're at the 30. Sending down in lawn. First down! Touchdown! Lazard! 13-10 Green Bay late in the first half. And it's 14-10 Green Bay late in the first half. See, it says the time, that's another glitch. So, oh, torn labrum? What the heck is that? Labrum? Well, he's out of the game. He's going to be out for the rest of the plot. How long did he be out? Like a game?
Probably.
Like a long time?
Offensive lineman? I don't know.
Yeah, that was Lindsley, our center, which in real life signed like a 5-year contract with the Chargers, but still man 21. And that will got bad at the end zone for a touchback. Late in the first half, 29 seconds to be exact. It's 14-10 Green Bay. Here we go. We do get the ball to start the second half. Brady has all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. That's 5 yards, but I'll take that timeout. I'll take that because we do not want to do up anything here. Here we go. They have 2 timeouts left. 25 seconds to go. Sending in 5 from their 30. That was Godwin or Goodwin. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Team him in bounds. Oh, I missed him, and he went out of bounds to their 37. They still have 2 timeouts. The clock stopped and doesn't restart in the last snap because he went out of bounds. But Lindsley could be out for a while. Our backup is like a 62 overall, it said, so that's just fun. And now Grant dropped it. Brady 11 for 15 at 137 yards, sitting down 10 from their 37. 17 seconds to play in the first half. Here we go. Bulldoze him, and it's caught. He stayed in bounds. Yes, timeout. 13 seconds to go, and he only got 3 yards. And the wind is, I believe, going against them, so they probably have to get to like the 25 or 25 for in the field goal range. Let's keep them in bounds. So we did, and then that might be the end of the half. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Timeout. Buccaneers, their last timeout of the half. This will most likely be the last play of the half. So yeah, man, 3 deep. Hail Mary prevention defense. Because I mean, they kind of are Hail Mary range for Brady. They're at their 44. So here we go. And he threw it to the down. I was covering, but just made sure he doesn't get to the end zone, and that's the end of the half. That was Grunt, but they had no timeouts, so yeah. I made sure had no inbounds. 14-10 Green Bay at halftime. Let's listen in to John Coachman and the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We averaged 15 yards per play. They averaged 7. They had more passing yards and rushing yards. And no turnovers. We averaged more plays per play. Averaged more yards per play, and then we had more scores. We're 14-2. See, that's a 14-2. Cowboys are 11-5, I think. We did ball. Start second half. That was a good throw. That was hard. Surprised. I mean, it's a close game, but I mean, the defense really didn't make a stop. Turn right. Well, I would have returned middle, but it didn't mean give me an option. They made return left twice and then return right. Now it's kick to the right, and there's no blocking because I said return to the right, but it's up to the 23. 4 seconds in the second half. Packers are up 4. Touchdown would give them a 2-score lead, and I think we have 2 drives and 2 touchdowns. Only 2 drives because the Buccaneers had like 2 lengthy drives where they got a field goal and a TD. Here we go. Square is wide open at the 25, and that's going to be a touchdown. And we lead by 10. They can't stop that. He's in the zone. He has his, I think, 17. No, first, because Jones had 1. And then Lazard had 1. Now Adams has 1. And the one by Jones is by Aaron Jones, a running back. It was a rushing TD. So that was like a 5-second drive or something like that. But we're up 21-10. With 5:46 to go in the third quarter. It's not over. The wind is going against us here in the third quarter, but it'll be going with us in fourth. Just going to try to kick some big field goal. And J.K. Stott, our punter, does the kickoff. Crosby, our kicker, Mason Crosby, our kicker, does our extra points and field goals. But our punter, J.K. Stott, does the punts, obviously, and then the kickoffs. And then probably he would do a free kick if there was a safety, obviously. Probably. Usually you see punters do that. And I just dove at someone's feet. It was Jones's feet. I don't know what Ronald Jones, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but he got 4 yards, sitting down and sits. Jadavier Smith has 3 tackles. And he got bottled up. I think he got a yard. I don't think he got a yard at all. 3rd and 6 now. Here we go. Defense has been locked in. Let's it. 3rd down, stop, boy. Brady, I mean, has 166 yards, and he's 15 for 19, but really, and they only have 209 total yards, and they have a field goal on the first drive, touchdown on the second drive, and then the third drive, well, it ended because it was at halftime. Here we go. Bulldozed the guy, and it's intercepted by 42. I think that's Burt's or something, and it is, and 25 tackled him at the 2, but the interception by, that is Burt's. I thought, Adams, 4 receptions, 176 yards, and a touchdown. So that was Oral Burt's, I think, our middle linebacker, who got almost a pick 6, but he does get the pick. But he just sat out the 2-yard line. Here we go, goal on defense for the Buccaneers. And, darn it. Barrett sats me about the 9-yard line, sending down and goal. But now at least it won't be goal line defense. and a little more room to work with. Adams, Lewis, Williams, Jones, and MVS. Here we go. And then primary target was MVS. Thrown down into the corner. Touchdown. His second of the game, and the Packers lead by 17. Lead by 3 scores. 2 plays, 2 yards, or 2 plays, I guess, yeah, 2 yards, I guess. About, what, 20 seconds? 28-10, Green Bay. 3:20 on the dough in the third quarter. The scores, the Packers 28 and the Buccaneers 10. They had a 3-0 lead and a 10-7 lead, but now it's a 28-10 deficit. Here's a tip by J.K. Stott, and I'll probably go out back to the end zone, I think. No, it won't, because the wind's going against us, and that will be a return from about a yard deep. Here we go. I used it the wrong time, but if he needed it, he would have. He lost 3 yards if he just needed it, but I'm not sure who that is. It's a returner. Cover 1 linebacker blitz. Here we go. I'll show you who we're not facing the NFC Championship game in this episode, by the way. Here we go. 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 Oh, I almost sacked him. Evans did it 3 yards. It was like a 10-yard throw for Brady because he was like 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Under 3 minutes to play in the third, Buccaneers lead or are down by 3 scores. And it's now 3rd down. Jones does have 46 rushing yards in 9 attempts. Josh Johnson has 1 tackle, and I don't want to do man. Here we go, 3rd and 3. And he's gonna run on 3rd and 3, and he got it. Then he got 4 yards on 3rd and 3, 1st down, Tampa. Surprisingly, actually, usually they throw it, but I guess defense presenting a pass on 3rd down, you run it. Here's another run, and he got 4 again, but it's taking a lot of time off the clock, though. They're still down by 3 scores, and our offense, I think, is what, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. And really, I think we haven't had a 3rd down yet. We might have had like 1, but I don't think we had a 3rd down at all. He has 57 rushing yards and a dozen attempts, but there's only a minute to go in the 3rd quarter, so 7 minutes to go in the game, and they're still down by 18, which is 3 scores. Here we go. I didn't have it thrown it once, as Jones did bottled up. That was 3rd down. I didn't realize that. He no gains, 4th down and 2, and this will be the first punt for the Buccaneers. There's a punt by Pinion. And I want to block that. I blocked like a few. I'm not sure. I blocked that. I think the one on camera. Here we go. Here we go. Here's Irvin. Which I didn't realize if he was on IR for the last like half of the season last year. So 23 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. We take over at our own 26. Rodgers in the zone along with Devontae Adams. Here we go. We're up 3 scores. Throwing the Mercedes Lewis, the veteran, and he's got it. Aaron Rodgers has only thrown the ball 8 times, and he's 7 for 8. Probably we just keep scoring like on 1 play. Lewis, first reception of the game, was worth 18 yards. And in the 3rd quarter, the scores of Packers 28 and the Buccaneers 10. So I think, yeah, we outscored them 14-0 in that 3rd quarter. We did get shut out in the 1st quarter, though, because they had a drive that lasted like 5 minutes. I think it's only the Chiefs and the Steelers in the AFC Championship game, by the way. And I think it's only the Packers and the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. Here we go. We're up 18. Just make sure no turnovers. Should be good. I mean, Rodgers, he's 7 for 8 for like 200 yards and like 2 touchdowns. He broke a tackle. And he's down to the 38 of the Buccaneers. 12 yards after contact for Aaron Jones. Weird. I mean, there's 5 minutes to go. We're up by 3 scores. Unless something bad happens, we should have this not bad. Here we go. Here's Jones, and he did 4 yards. He has 43 rushing yards and 7 attempts and 1 TD, which was our first TD of the game. And then it was Lazard and then Adams for the last 2. It's bootleg time, and that is MVS, and he's in for a touchdown. First touchdown of the game for MVS, and we lead 34-10. That was a 34-yard touchdown. And it's now 35-10. I believe we have 28 unanswered points because it was 10-7. Now it's 35-10. I'm still not sure why it says for the time. It just says numbers. Or it doesn't say that, but it just says random numbers. Must be some. But I saw that like a few months ago, and it's still there, obviously. 4:25 to go. We're up 35-10. 28 unanswered points for Green Bay. Nearly down. And, oh, I hit Brady. He has 6 incompletions, and after that one interception, the burst that was almost 2 yards away from being a pick 6. I thought it was going to be, but 25 as shoestring tackle. And Brady's in a tight pocket. It's caught, and he ran into his own coach. Did he catch it? He did catch it. It's 3rd and 5. And then he ran into Bruce Arians. Yeah. So in real life, he's a Super Bowl champ, and obviously he used to be the Cardinals coach like 5 years ago. And that's in a first down. But they're down by 25, which is 4 scores, because 3 scores would be 24, so they're down by 4 scores. It's over. Yeah, they've been shut out since they have been shut out in the center half so far. What a move! Takeaway season ranked 1. Today we have 1. Unlike real life where they weren't ranked 1. But at least in this game they were ranked 1. We only have 1 today, but they're still winning by 25. And that's a first down. Then probably. Yeah. At our 47 with 3:13 to go. Bulldoze. I thought you were going outside. I have 2 well, I have a human and a dog spectating. And me, I guess, but I'm playing. Well, playing the game, technically. Brady's over 200 yards and Gronk's over 50 yards at receiving. It's 3rd and 6, 2:40 to go. They'll be able to knock the shot on the center half. We'll find out the screen! And no, surprisingly they flagged that for roughing the passer, but Dean Lowry couldn't get the screen off, and we tackled him at the 50. Surprisingly, they actually didn't throw a flag for that, because it was kind of low. Are they going for it? They are going for it. We're doing like they have to get to our 37 for a first. 4th and 13! And it's a Hail Mary! Oh, he had it, but he dropped it. The tender receiver had it, but he dropped 2 to go. We take over on downs at the 50. I almost said our own 50, but the 50 is no one's 50, just midfield. Here we go. So all they have to do is turn the football around. Here we go. Here we go. No pressure. Adams, a bomb! Touchdown! 2 minutes to go in the game. It is now 41-10. 34 unanswered points. We were down 10-7, and now we are up 42-10. 50 yards in one play. So we were down, I think, 3-0 and 10-7, but now we're up 42-10. 35 unanswered points for the Packers. So no running star, and that will go out of the bed at the end zone for a touchdown. 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. We're only playing the Seahawks or the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. And they had a big drive to start the game. Only got 3. We got a touchdown, but they got a touchdown. They haven't scored since. Gronk tagging out to 30. Brady's at 206 yards and 22 for 30, 206 yards and an interception. And the one touchdown was a rushing TD by Jones. I think it's Ronald Jones II. I know it's something Jones II. I think it's Ronald. 15 to Dell. Here we go, and not even blips him, but I guess no one to. I mean, Brady does have 200 plus yards, just that he hasn't got a touchdown yet. Well, no, they haven't, and the Buccaneers haven't scored since the second quarter. Here we go, and it's a string, a successful string this time, and he stayed in bounds, right? Yeah, he did. Timeout, Buccaneers. Oh, another timeout in a 32-point game. Whatever. CPU, anyways. Now we're blitzing here. It's 3rd and 3. Here we go! And it's good hit by 21? I think that's Loaded Ryan, which I signed via free agency to start the season. But are they punting? Oh yeah, are they actually punting? They are punting. I forgot it was 4th down. For some reason I thought that was 4th down, but this is 4th down. But here's the punt. 35 seconds to go. Here's Irvin. And he's up to the 25 with 31 seconds to go. Is this video down? Oh, I'm just not here. Well, they're not, because it's off. Their season is over as Jones just ran into a buzzsaw. Yeah, no. Unless you didn't, you're never gonna hit Adam, so no. Anyway, the last play of the game, I'm just gonna see if Jones can break one. He will not. He did 4 yards, but that'll be the end of the game. The Panthers move on to the NFC Championship game to play the Cowboys or the Seahawks. Oh, damn.
When you're coming out to work.
I'm working?
I mentioned earlier, we have sticks to pick up and haul, or if you'd rather not do sticks, there's other things.
Well, we average 18 yards per play.
Probably the easiest thing.
Now I'm sad. They had more rushing yards than us, but that was really the only thing that had more than. That was the only thing that had more than us. But yeah, 90% completion percentage for Rodgers, 73.5 for Brady. Let's see who we're gonna play in the NFC Championship game. I think the Cowboys won't miss.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
Oh, that's his brother.
No.
Son.
No.
Why not? Why is it not his son? How do you know?
It's not.
Well, how do you know?
Because it's just not.
Actually, probably grandson would be more like it. That was Cooper's grandma's age. Grandma C.
Okay. Well, let's. Yeah. In a second, we'll figure out.
Is that Mr. Danny? He's your coach?
No, it's me. We'll find out. You'll find out in the next clip who we're playing then.
Oh, sorry. Is that on? His arm through the computer.
I don't know. It's probably a glitch. Well, now we're gonna find out who we're actually playing in the NFC Championship then. Let's do it right now.
I'm voting for the Padres.
That's the wrong sport. I think it's the Seahawks. I mean. Oh, it's the Cowboys. The Cowboys actually they didn't make it in career mode, but they made it here. Unlike real life, they did upset the 14-2 Seahawks. Let's see who was in the other side though. Chiefs. I was right there. I was right on the other side, just not our side. So the Cowboys beat up the Seahawks 35-14, and then the Steelers beat the Ravens 35-21. Chiefs beat the Jets 31-3. I already knew that, and then obviously. And they also beat the 2-seeded Browns, and obviously we beat the Buccaneers 42-10. So we had the biggest blowout of the divisional weekend. And I think we're only playing the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs are the 1 seed. Yeah, I think we're only playing the Chiefs. I think it's Chiefs and Packers in the Super Bowl, but you never know. It seemed like they always want the Browns to be in the Super Bowl, but I've said it didn't happen in this series or career mode. And I'm not sure if they're in the playoffs in fantasy or franchise or not. But yeah, I'm awesome. If you like this if you like this episode, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe button as well. And yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. Alright, time to listen to board. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you have any entire mom, dad, grandpa, and adults, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm gonna see you on episode number 7 of this Madden 21. Green Bay Packers franchise series. See you in episode number 7. I need a lot of bacon. Go Packers.